Hello, it's Nigel here again, and this is a video about the meditation course, the year-long meditation course, in a little bit more detail. There are 4 parts of the course, but before I describe these, I really just want to stress once again that the point of the course is not to get anywhere. It really is not about reaching a goal. It's not about counting the sessions off. It is not about completing the course. The point of the course is the processes you will go through as you do the course. It's the experiences and the feelings you have and the insights you will gain about yourself over the year which are important. This is what is going to make a difference to you. This is what is going to make you become more fully you. Now, the course has been designed, trialled and amended to allow you to make progress into who you are, who you really are. It will make you less stressed and more accepting, but it will deepen your understanding of yourself, and also it will deepen your love of yourself. This is what is going to make you determined, I hope, to continue with your meditation practice after the year has finished. Okay, so let's look at the 4 parts of the course. The first one is entitled, I suppose, Observation. The first 4 weeks focus on just looking at yourself, your body, your thoughts, your emotions, and your wholeness. And during this time, you will observe yourself and other people carrying out a variety of everyday tasks. And you will be asked to reflect upon these observations. And hopefully during this time you will learn to focus your attention more strongly. You will focus your attention and relax yourself and compare yourself to others and any ideal you have of yourself with as little judgment as possible. The second part of the course is about training yourself. And this goes from week 5 to week 20. And this is where you learn and practice to place and keep your focus on where you wish it to be. You will place your attention, your full awareness, on a variety of foci, or anchors, including your breath, your body, words, physical objects, and visualizations. Now, in doing this, you will build up the concentration muscle. And as you go through these weeks, your mind will begin to realize that you are starting to take charge, and it will then trust you more and more. And the mental chatter will diminish and diminish. And then you will start to think and act less on automatic pilot. Now, obviously, some of these anchors will suit you far better than others, but it's absolutely marvellous if you could approach all of them with an open, determined approach, because you never know which one really will turn out to be the best for you. Then, in the third part, we'll have a couple of weeks or so on healing, which will show you how to focus on helping yourself to heal yourself and helping you heal other people who you feel may be in need of using powerful visualizations. Now, this can be a pretty rewarding time for many, many people, but please don't expect overnight miracles. The final part of the course I'm entitling Nourishing Insights. By now, we hope, you will have identified the skills you need and developed those skills to help you bring your awareness to ideas, which I'm going to introduce during this phase. And you're going to be exposed to these ideas and get involved with them, but without becoming embroiled, overwhelmed, upset, or entangled with these ideas. The first few weeks of this part of the course will ask you a simple question or two about who do you consider yourself to be. And then we'll focus on a range of topics: freedom, forgiveness, gratitude, peace, your purpose in life, freedom, service, your legacy, equanimity, happiness, and something other than you. All these sessions will start with a brief period of relaxation and meditation to calm the mind so that you can observe your thoughts, desires, memories, fears, and so on without judging yourself or others and without them taking you over. The topic will then be introduced briefly, and this will be the focus of consideration or contemplation as you consider a few questions on this topic or whatever. And when you do this, I hope you'll do this with gentleness, but with curiosity and hopefully a sense of fun. Now, I've built in the program a week in between these topics where you can revisit a meditation practice daily for that week. Now, this could be focusing back on your breath or any other anchor which works well for you, perhaps twice daily if possible. This pattern seems to work most effectively for people, for it allows people time to settle down again after the week of studying and reflection and contemplation on a topic. Now, the topics offered for consideration will allow you to gain a greater clarity of insight of yourself, to nourish yourself, to move yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually towards being more fully you, towards who you could be, perhaps to who you really are. And thereby, I hope you'll find them, as many other people have already, pretty life enhancing. If you're not sure about it still, let's have a look at 2 or 3 questions which you might be asked to reflect for a few minutes on each. What would you do if you knew the world was to end in 6 months? So you then think about that for a couple of minutes or so. And then I'd ask, perhaps, would you behave and or think differently from how you do now? And if so, in what ways? And then after a few minutes of reflection on that, how do you feel about your answers? And then finally, after a few minutes of reflection on that, how do you feel about your way of living your life now? And those are the sorts of levels of questions. And if you ask yourself those questions once, maybe twice a day for a week, you might be surprised by what comes out of you by the end of the week. If you wish to purchase a course at the reduced price of less than £1 a week, please, please, please remember that this will only be possible before May the 1st, 2017. This course will not be offered in this manner again this year. Whatever you decide to do, to take the course or not, I thank you for your time, honestly, and I send you as much love as I can and all my best wishes to you and your loved ones. Thank you.